Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Psychic Sundays Live with Sally Diane, the Queen of Ooga Booga. I hope you're all having a good Halloween. We had a great one.
Happy Hollow Queen.
Hollow Queen, that's right. Happy Hollow Queen.
Yes, and it's so glad to be here as every Sunday. And it is Halloween, which is also the pagan festival of the dead called Samhain. And it's spelled Samhain, but it's pronounced Samhain. And this is when the veil is thinnest between the living and the dead. And so this is a good time to communicate with your past ancestors. We certainly did this weekend. We had the Ghosts of Queens event, and I attended Mary Ann Kennedy's mediumship workshop, and it was an amazing circle, folks. And I got a visit from my mother, a small visit from my mother, and then I got a visit from my brother Bill. So that was pretty exciting, and I know that my family members are out there wanting me to tell them about it. I'll tell you later. I'm sure that there's a lot of people that want to tell me something else in a reading, aren't there?
Are you talking to me?
I thought I was.
Well, as you can see, I had the headphones on.
Okay. All right. So welcome to Psychic Sundays, and I am here to give you free readings. Okay, but while we're waiting for everything to get set up over there, we've had one of those days. It's been such a busy weekend, and we had to pack everything up to go to the Ghost of Queens event. So a lot of our equipment was packed up and had to be reset up, and that's kind of why everything's a little off kilter. We did meet a photographer over during the Ghost of Queens event who gave the producers some tips on how to light somebody. So I'm looking forward to seeing how well he's done with the lighting here.
Yeah, sure. 20 minutes. Did a great job. Hi, everybody. Hi, Happy Priestess. Oh, Happy Priestess. Hi,
Happy
Priestess. Yeah, it's going to be one of those nights.
That's okay. I'm sure you're happy too.
High Priestess wants to know what the actions of the Sagittarius are towards her.
Okay. The action of the Sagittarius. The High Priestess and Sagittarius. Well, let me just give the cards a little shuffle and then cut them and see about the Sagittarius. Well, there he is, the Page of Wands. Youthful, maybe fiery. It does look like he's kind of, he might be thinking about it, but not doing it. And I just say that because instead of going forward with the wand, he's just kind of sitting on it. See how he's sort of leaning on it? So your Sagittarius is dragging his feet. He's trying to make up his mind. I'd worry about that commitment thing there. Okay, so you have the Emperor. So when I look at the Emperor, I see, how he is to you, High Priestess. To you, he's the Emperor. To you, he's the king of your heart. And the fact that he's just seems to not be ready to move forward or moving too slowly is probably a little frustrating for you. But you have the Seven of Cups ahead, and there's always this sense of anticipation with the Seven of Cups. And in this particular position, it is read with optimism. And so there's still good potential here, but he is the kind of guy that makes a girl wait. I think Sagittarians are like that.
How would I know?
You wouldn't know. He's a Libra. And I'm a Virgo, so what do I know about Sagittarians?
They're loyal.
Yes, they are.
So,
yes.
Unlike Scorpios.
Well, yeah, Scorpios and Geminis are a totally different topic.
Are they now?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for the next one?
I was born ready.
Hi, Mary Ann. She would like a general reading.
I would love to give you a general reading. Okay, Miriam. So, Miriam, dead center, you have the devil reversed. And the devil reversed is, I want to see what the other cards have to say because it can be a positive card. It can be getting away from a bad situation. And the threes do play a big role here. It looks to me like the main topic of your life over the next couple of months, I really get a feeling that this is over the next couple of months, that you have a struggle in your life, that there's somebody, a situation that you're trying, that you have with some success broken free of, but you haven't quite gotten free of it yet. Because the Three of Pentacles is right ahead of you, I think it might be a work situation. It's a very good job market out there right now. So if you are in an abusive work situation, this is a good time to move forward. But the devil, even the way he is saying, hey man, don't stay stuck in a situation that doesn't benefit you. Okay, because that's just a waste of time. And even when I see the Three of Swords reversed, that tells me that swords are falling out. So it does tell me that there has been irritation, there has been heartbreak behind you, but your heart's starting to heal and maybe steel up a little bit. Because when you see the devil, you got somebody that's emotionally manipulative and certainly less than honest. Okay. So there's your general reading. Have faith in yourself. Stand strong on your morals, on your morals and your principles, for the next little while. And this is a time for you to ask, well, what's in it for me? Because you can't live your whole life just to please somebody else.
Alrighty then. Our next question is from Patricia, who made it to Vancouver, all right?
Congratulations, Patricia.
But now she's homeless.
Oh, that's not going to last long.
How not long?
Oh, I know. You do have the new moon coming up on Wednesday, and you know things come in during the new moon, so you might only be looking at a few days here. Okay, Patricia, let me just get that one more shuffle. This still seems a little sticky, so there you go. Okay. You've got the Ace of Cups, so this is a positive new beginning for you. You know how sometimes it's one step, two steps forward and one step back? Don't take that step back. Keep going forward. No regrets. No regrets. When I look at the Five of Pentacles, and it's Five of Pentacles reversed, and one of the aspects of the Five of Pentacles is being on the outside looking in. And so it's a card of potential poverty, etc., etc. And it's reversed. So it tells me that you have left a situation of potential poverty. So you have already pulled your roots out of a very stagnant and downhill kind of situation. So you are headed in the right direction, and you couldn't. Well, there are a couple of better cards, but the Ace of Cups is a really, 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 really good card, especially when you have a new beginning, because it's saying that it's productive. And the with the cups here, you're talking about things that warm your heart and your soul. So I'm expecting this to be a good card. And you have the Knight of Wands, and even though it's the Knight of Wands reversed, it's in a positive position. So it says that you might not meet him this week, but you do have somebody new coming into your life, and it just feels like he's kind of over the crest of the hill. So right now, focus in on home and job, and that's, like I said, you've got the new moon coming up on Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. So and the cups usually happen, not like days. Well, yeah, the cups are kind of fast. And so Cups and Wands, both fast moving cards. So you're going from a slow moving situation to a fast moving situation, Patricia. So you won't be homeless long. Good on you for taking a leap of faith. Have faith in yourself and stick by it.
I'm glad you made it to Vancouver in one piece. Our next question is from Amy Mia, who would like a general reading.
Oh, welcome, Amy Mia. It's nice to see you. And a general reading for Amy Mia. Okay, dead center, you've got the Nine of Wands reversed, which tells me that obstacles are falling away for you right now and that things are opening up. The thing with the Nine of Wands, sometimes we stay in one position, we defend our position. And this is saying this is a time to get, to be ready, to be flexible and to move forward. So this is not a good time to procrastinate. Well, that's a nice card. And that's not, oh yeah, this is not the time to procrastinate. Whatever life is offering you over the next little while are golden rings that you should grab. And these are such positive cards on both sides. You've got this idea that you've got a period of defensiveness and obstacles coming to an end. This is the Nine of Cups is sometimes called the wish card. So it's telling me that life is going to go forward for you. You've got nines going on in your life, and as anybody who took my class on reading playing cards, we know that nines are the near completion of a situation. So look for things to get better faster for you. Look for some of the things that you want to happen in life to start coming through for you. All you need to do is to be willing to grab what life is handing you, because life is handing you some pretty sweet stuff. And it says this is a good time for you to know what you want and to focus on building the foundation of your life. So you are headed in the right direction, Amy.
Well, that's lovely to hear.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, well, people are, anxieties get high and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and we are going to have a lot of questions in the next 2 months about love.
Well, and if you're jonesing for a reading in the middle of the week, go to my YouTube channel, Queen of Ooga Booga, and try some of the Pick 4 videos. After the show, I do a few short videos on pick a card for fun, finance, family. We added crush, which was a very popular category, so we're going to keep that. And I think we might just pick a card for general. And so if you want to...
General who?
General delivery. How about that? You see, I couldn't come up with a witty retort fast enough.
Yeah, it's a long weekend here.
It is indeed. Okay. So
our next question is from Olive, who has a final job interview this week and is looking for some guidance.
Good on you, Olive. Well, let's ask our old friends here. I'll tell you, the cards seem to be shuffling pretty smoothly, so I think this is going to go very well for you. These are, okay. Olive, I don't have to go any further. I do not have to go any further at all. It is going to go smooth. Whoever the interviewer is, you're going to click with this individual. So that's going to put you at ease. It's going to be somebody that makes you feel welcome. But this comes with an offer. Good on you, Olive. You've been waiting for this. What day is the interview?
She didn't say.
Oh, okay.
Our next question comes from Loveheart.
I love hearts.
Want information on a future husband.
Ooh.
Who, when, where, what, and why.
Yeah, is it a blessing or a curse? Future. That was for
Loveheart.
Loveheart. Okay, Loveheart. Future husband. Oh, I want to just shuffle it one more time. As you can see, I picked up a different deck. I picked up the Pamela Coleman Smith Centennial deck, which is more of a traditional Rider-Waite base deck. Well, it's traditional Rider-Waite. They're giving you an interesting answer here. You've got the Two of Pentacles kind of reversed, and it's reversed, so it's telling me that you're kind of stuck. You may be delaying making very important life decisions right now while you're focused in on perhaps some people that aren't quite appropriate for you. Because what the cards are saying to you, my mom used to say, my southern mom used to say, a watched pot will never boil. And sometimes when we're too focused in on love and getting a relationship, it doesn't happen. So the best thing for you to do is to focus in on something else and let love sneak up on you. And I get that from this card right here. And this card is kind of called Temptation. And in this card, the youth is sleeping in the grass next to the stream. So he is in dreamland. And while he's in dreamland, while he's asleep at the switch of his life, the woodland sprites come, and one of them whispers in his ear. And that's what it means by temptation, because she's whispering in his ear, continue to sleep, and stay with us. And this is a time for you to wake up and start looking at, if love isn't happening and moving forward, focus in on career. And this card right here tells, and I really get feeling this is a time for you to focus in on something else. I know your question was about a husband, but the cards are telling me pretty definitively that they don't want to answer that question. They want you to focus in on your life. Usually the mate that the universe that ends up in your life has a lot to do with where you are in life, and you may not be in the position in life that you want to be. If you want to marry somebody who's better, you need to be a better person that person kind of person would be attracted to. So this is time for you to focus in on yourself and your life. So I think that is the path forward to finding the husband that you want. And you'll know that you've reached the right point of success, because that's when marriage-minded men will come into your life. And that path does bring in somebody that's maybe a little younger than you. He seems to have a very youthful appearance to him, and just a well-cut brunette hair. Okay, so thank you very much.
Well, yeah, that was awesome. Patricia, what kind of circus act would you be? Our next question comes from Janice, who wants to know what's coming up in November.
Ooh, okay, November for Janice.
Tomorrow's All Saints Day. Who can tell me what the day after is? Put
Tuesday.
It down in the comments.
Sorry, comments from the peanut gallery. Okay, and what was the question again?
November.
General reading for November.
For Janice.
Wasn't Janice the two-faced goddess of war in Rome? Anyhow. Ooh, okay. We'll look at that card. Actually, I'll talk about it right now, because sometimes it's the mean and the nasty people who seem to win. And so that's why sometimes people hang out with mean and nasty people. And this card just says to me, no matter what you think is in it for you, do not associate with mean people. Do not associate with liars. Do not associate with people who are jealous or negative, and you really need to put them at arm's length because they could really have a negative impact on your life this month. So be careful who you hang out with. You have the Queen of Swords, but it's Queen of Swords reversed, and that goes right along with that. With this card, the Five of Swords. Sometimes it's the card we call the neener, and that's where I get the don't hang around with mean people and that. But the Queen of Swords reversed tells me that usually you're really good at spotting lies and liars and people's underlying motives, but you might be a little off your pace this month. So be careful. Be careful and don't accept lies or manipulations, etc., etc. Oh, the King of Pentacles reversed. Well, that's nice. Somebody's fallen off his wallet. And you also have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So this tells me that you will have opportunities coming up in November, but you might be reluctant to take them up because there's somebody that's trying to get you to stay in the same place. And I think you should more seriously consider the opportunities and the doors open for you in November. And really ask yourself, am I benefiting myself where I'm at? Because I think you're going to get a chance to move forward, but I'm also seeing that you've got a lot of resistance around you. So do what's right for you this month.
Well, there you are, Janice. Hello, Haunting Life Podcast. Will
Hey.
May 21st be okay, or we're going to have to do this a week earlier?
Oh, we'll see. And May 21st, Ollie and I are so excited about this.
We are?
Yes, there is a Haunting Live.
Well, thanks for telling me about that.
Oh, I thought you were standing right there. Okay, well.
No. Dear, thanks for telling me that I'm excited about it.
Well, of course you are.
Am I now?
Yes. Okay.
Carrying on.
Okay. I'm being laughed at. Anyhow, so in May, we are going to be going with the Haunting Live podcast crew and Marianne Kennedy to do an investigation on a property in Milton. And so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be the first investigation I've done other than at the Queens. I've done a couple of them, but I haven't done any investigations anywhere else. So it's really, I'm really looking forward to that. And I am going to throw some cards to see how it goes.
You had me at Marianne.
I know. Wasn't she fun?
Oh, no. The other one. The professor, Marianne Gilligan.
The professor, yeah.
What was the other woman's name?
Ginger.
Ginger.
I don't know why I thought, Ginger was pretty, mind you, but I still think that Marianne was prettiest. What do you guys think? Ginger or Marianne? Which one was prettiest?
Never mind, Gilligan. They're still stuck on that island. Here's the real question. Morticia Adams or Lily Munster?
That's true. Morticia. All the way.
Lily for the win.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see how the May event is going to go. Look at that. I like it. It's got 3 pyramids. That's so cool. Good. Okay, so other than the usual drama, it seems like it's a good opportunity. And you've got the 2 of Cups, so you've got some good partnerships going into that. There's good potential, and as I pointed to the 3 pyramids in the Page of Wands, and there's 3 of us. So yeah, we're bringing together a really good team, folks. The Ghost of Queens event, which had the 3 of us, just went so well. Our energies went so well together. amazing. Looking forward to another one. It's going to be good.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Our next question is from Ava. Oh no, that's just a comment. Boo and other fellacios of the season. Oh no, felicitations.
Hi, Eva. I was so sorry. Eva was supposed to be at the Ghost of the Queens event this weekend, and she just was feeling under the weather. And because she had a little bit of a cold, they wouldn't give her a COVID test, so she couldn't get across the border to see us. Aw, you will get across the border. Or maybe that's next. Oh, this month, and when I'm coming across the border, we'll get together then.
Woohoo! More Chinese food.
More Chinese, yes, indeed, and yeah, let's meet up at the Chinese spot.
Who are you shuffling the cards for?
Nobody in particular.
Okay, well then how about we shuffle them for Lynette? Lynette?
Hi, Lynette.
Let me try that again. Lynette? What are my coworkers' opinions of me?
Good question. Okay, so what do you know something? I'm going to change over
To the runes?
to the maybe Lenormand. We're not going to pull out the runes yet.
All right, we're saving that to somebody else, huh?
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's good to know how your coworkers feel. After all, they are coworkers.
As long as they're doing their job.
True. But it's always better to get along with people you work with, or work with people you get along with.
Yeah, and that's much easier if they're doing their job.
True. All right. So, Lynette and her coworkers. Oh, you got one of those. Okay, when I put this down, you've got there's always one in the crowd that's big on the rules. That gets maybe a little too caught up in the details. More worried about where you initialed the memo than the real part of the job. Oh, nice. Got an offer coming up too. Interesting. There's those little things. Okay, so it depends on who you're looking at, because it looks like there is somebody here that it's saying there's somebody here that you should keep your eye on. So not all your coworkers can be trusted. But overall, as long as you do things by the book and do your job, your coworkers are going to be fine with you. You've got a tight knit group here, and it says that there might be office parties or that, and the office parties are fun. It does seem like there might be libation at the office parties. It's never a good idea to drink at an office party. It can get you into trouble. But the reason you want to keep your eyes open, and the reason why you want to do things by the book, is there's somebody who doesn't do things by the book. And sometimes, somebody else's bad behavior can splatter on you if you cover for them or something like that. So do things by the book. Just be a stickler for details. If something has to come with a signed request, then it has to come with a signed request. Okay, no bending of the rules. But it does look like they think you're a good team member. It's kind of like it's talking about a member of the ship. So most of them accept you as one of their own, and it does look like you are well enough liked that they are going to promote you, because I do see an offer coming your way. And there's a ring involved, but of course it's a work subject, so the word commitment comes through. So whatever, whether there's a contract with a specific number of years attached to or something, you do, when I look ahead, you have a commitment from work coming through. But overall, they pretty much well like you. You
Well,
do
that's
fine.
always awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming by, Lynette, and asking your questions. Welcome all newcomers. Do give us a subscribe and a like, and definitely share the videos with your friends and let them know that we're here every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Even when Sally's not able to do the show, I will.
He dons the crown. He does indeed. I broke my shoulder one time, and you guys got the producer, crown and all, and he looked better than me in it. And
That's a newsflash? This just in.
yeah.
Okay, so what's next? Penny Lane, welcome back. Penny
Oh.
Lane wants to hear from her spirit guides.
All
Maybe
right.
we should do a video about people being able to contact their spirit guides themselves.
Maybe we should. Speaking of videos, remember to go to the Queen of Ooga Booga channel and watch the videos I have loaded up there. I have a video on how to read the tarot, how to read pennies. Did you know you could read pennies? How to make a water pie. You can make a water pie. And all kinds of stuff on the Queen of Ooga Booga YouTube channel. And this month we will be launching a website, a Sally Diane website. And it will have all the latest about your queen, ways to contact, links to all sorts of things, including our Eventbrite
Mystic Rendezvous seminars. Yes.
the Mystic Rendezvous retreats, which are on the Everbright website. And if you go there
You mean
and
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite, that's right. Did I say Everbright?
You did?
I've been saying that all week. Eventbrite. And if you go to the Eventbrite webpage and you just put in the search bar Mystic, you will get up the two events that are coming up. One in February, which is Learn to Read the Palms in a Weekend. And then there's one in March, which is Learn to Read the Tarot. They're both the first weekend of the month. And that is a weekend with your queen at the Queen's. And it's a totally immersive event. We use instruction, practice, meditation, all kinds of different things. And it's fun to learn how to do that. So by the time you leave the February event, you'll be able to read palms for your family and friends. And by the time you leave the tarot event, you'll be able to read the tarot for your family and friends. It's an all-inclusive event, includes your meals, your accommodations. It even includes gratuities. So go to the Eventbrite website and look at the Mystic Rendezvous event for February and March.
And if you're unlucky enough to get the bonus package with me, which comes with tears. Our next question comes from, did we do Penny Lane already?
No, we did not.
Okay.
And that's after you told her how happy you were to see her. Okay,
You're the one
Penny
that
Lane.
got sidetracked.
I know, I always get sidetracked. Okay, Penny Lane. Let's see what's coming up for Penny Lane. And I forget what the question is, but that's okay. We'll see what the cards have to say to you.
Spirit guides.
Your spirit guides. Good, good, good. Okay, so you've got the Two of Cups, but it's the Two of Cups reversed. So, I think that's a message about happiness. It is a message about happiness. It's definitely a message about happiness. What your spirit guides are telling you is that this is a time for you to rely on yourself. You've got this Two of Cups, but it's Two of Cups reversed. So I think that some of the people around you have let you down, but your guides are saying, you're a strong person yourself, and you can bring happiness back into your life. With the Nine of Swords, they're telling you, don't lose sleep over somebody that wouldn't lose sleep over you. Because you're stressing yourself out by worrying about others. So again, focus in on yourself, focus in on yourself, focus in on yourself. This is a time for you to take charge of your own life and go forward with it. And they're saying, if you go forward boldly, we will be with you and we will be beside you. So if you feel like your life isn't going forward, they're basically saying they can't They can't push you forward. You have to take a step. And if you start taking steps forward, your guides are going to be right by your side. So they're telling you no limits, girl. Don't let people bog you down with their negativity. To heck with that.
All righty then. Leave them in the dust.
That's right.
Okay, I lost my next question. Oh, yeah. Penny, Suzanne.
You know, Marcy
All
was
right,
at the
Suzanne
event.
wants a question here.
Oh, okay.
I applied for a position on Friday. Is this the place for me or another location? Meeting with the vice president on Wednesday. My social meeting did not happen last week. Suzanne, I'm sorry you got stood up.
Well, you know, I've never seen anybody who is so lucky and gets so many offers of jobs.
And has such a hard time picking one.
Okay. So let's see about Suzanne and work. You've got the Ten of Pentacles dead center. And so what's saying is, you know, it's basically up to you. It's saying find a place where you can get grounded. And I don't mean grounded like a teenage kid. I mean grounded as in where you can build a foundation of your future. And that's right there for you. So this is a time for you to look for stability. You know, so I think they're telling you it doesn't really matter which job you go to as long as you find this place and stay there, because you're not staying long enough to really build a good foundation for yourself. Okay, you have the Hermit reversed. And this kind of goes right along with that, because a reversal is often the exact opposite of what it would be upright. And with the Hermit, you've got the fellow that's got the lantern. So he's the one who's looking for inspiration, who's looking for truth, who's looking for their direction. And reverse, what they're saying is, you know, you can't always be searching. If you're looking for your happiness, you're going to find it if you stay in one spot and build it. And the positive part, they are putting it pretty bluntly to you, Suzanne, because you see how you got the lady here, and even though it seems like she's tied up, she's staying there because it's voluntary. That blindfold is up. Her legs aren't tied. It's saying, you know, choose to stay in one spot, whatever that spot may be. Okay, so quit being a shopper. Time to be a buyer. You know, time to grow your own stability, and that's there for you. And as I put my hand there, the word 10 came through, and 10 tenure. So again, all this is saying, light, Suzanne, light, stay in one place long enough to build some stability up. Okay, so I know that's not what you wanted to hear. The universe will give you what it's obvious that you keep getting job offers, so that's not the problem. The problem is you finding where you want to be and staying there enough to build a foundation.
Our next question comes from New Love, but you're going to
Love.
have to answer it without verbs. Hello, general reading, question mark.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he gets the rooms.
You get the rooms.
And while Sally's shuffling the rooms, why don't you guys give the spawn or the tracks a call? That way Sally can, oh, what happened to that? Oh, there it is. Yep, right down there. 519-272-1293. Get a reading in person.
All right, so what was the question?
General.
General.
For New Love.
Oh yeah, things are changing, and you've got this arrow moving forward. So things are changing; they're moving forward. This thing God says sometimes life can change on a dime. So you've got some rapid changes coming with you, but you've got this is Othello, this is homeland. So you've got changes coming that you can get your roots down into. So you've got good positive changes coming your way, and you've got Legus, so you do have love coming your way. So things are going to be moving forward pretty fast. You just need to accept the change that the universe sends to you. Yeah, this is you're going to find love that makes you feel happy and victorious as much as it makes him feel happy and victorious. Because this is two-way love. This is and there's fire there, so you got a little bit of lust. So you got love and a little bit of bow chicka wow wow. So let's see what. Oh, by the way, this one, yeah, I'll save that one for last. Planning for the future. Yeah, you've got new love coming in, and it's something that's hot and lustful, and it's good. You hit it off, you mesh. You'll start talking about future and making future plans, which is a good thing because this B here, B stands for baby. So you have a relationship coming your way fast, and it is one that will produce a child and future plans. And it does look like the two of you are a match set. You've got all the good love cards that you would want. You actually have love. You have homeland. You have Othello, which is home. So you have love. You have home. You have this two-way success, and you've got this working together, planning for the future, and the lust is what leads to the baby. So I hope you like that reading. I would.
It'll be fruitful.
It will definitely be fruitful.
Well, hello, baby girl Aries. Happy Samhain to you as well. Yeah, I just said that to trigger all the Wiccans out there.
Absolutely.
Baby girl would love to know about the week ahead.
Okay, baby
or
girl.
would love to know about the love week ahead. One of the two.
Okay, so I'm going to grab the playing cards. I just got done doing the seminar on playing cards this weekend.
And people had a lot of fun. People were really surprised. They had some skeptics there, and they were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this worked."
And it really did. It was so nice. And when I teach readings, the whole group does practice readings on each other. And I've done this for years and years. So there's like this this sound that a group that's working together well. In a class, you can hear everybody kind of reading, they're talking soft, but there's that kind of tone that I've gotten to know when I know that everybody's connecting. And I heard that was so great. So, yeah, all the students did well. Whoops. So, baby girl, did you want just a general?
No, the week ahead.
The week ahead.
What
okay.
you got there? It's not showing up well.
Oh, you've got the two of diamonds, and it's not showing up well because it's got little line drawings behind it. But this is the two of diamonds, so it means that you've got some choices coming up at work. So look for new collaborations, new partnerships coming up. Let's see what else comes up for you next week. Let's cut the cards into 3 piles. Ooh, another red card. The 4 of hearts. So it looks like there's some stability around love. So whether that means a new commitment or just I just kind of get a declaration of love, a message of love coming to you this week. But it's something that kind of stabilizes and confirms and firms up a loving relationship. Well, there's some clubs, so you've got some things that are moving along for you. I think that you already had a lot of activity and things on the go already. Like when I tell you that you got partnerships and collaborations coming up this week, well, of course you do, because you've already been working hard toward making things happen. So this is just the culmination of it. Okay, so the one I pulled here, I have to put my glasses on. Okay, so oh, the Ace of Clubs. So what you've got is things have been moving forward for you. You're going to get an offer this week. So, baby girl, you've got a pretty good week coming up. Just take your vitamins, eat your Wheaties, get your 8 hours, and yeah. So it looks like things are going pretty good for you.
It sounded like
Active
that.
week.
Yeah,
Active week.
Well, that's good. I'm tired out for next week. And our next question comes from Angela, who is a Gemini and would like a general reading.
So, general reading for Angel. I tend to close my eyes when I shuffle the cards, and I notice that on camera I look like I'm sleeping. I'm not sleeping, folks. So, Angel, you have the of spades, and the 10 of spades tells me that you have a difficult situation around you that's going to come to completion in the near future. You know, which is kind of a good thing. You know, where I see things being finalized and you being able to move on and put something very negative behind you this week. All right, and I do believe that is Athena. Well, it is it's the Queen of Spades, and you've got the 10 of Spades, and then you're going to the Queen of Cups. So, like I said, you are putting a cap on some very difficult things, and you're facing some very hard truths. And that's good for you, because once you face them, then you heal and you're able to move forward. And when I look at the road ahead, it shows me the Queen of Hearts. So this is somebody who's more open and free and light of heart and able to embrace love and friendship and family and all matters of the heart. So, Angel, you are turning from this person who's being tried by difficulties to this person who has love and family and potential around them. So you are making some good improvements on yourself. So good on you, Angel. You have my support 1000%. The cards tell me that you just need to keep on heading in the direction you're headed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our next question comes from the opinionated mama. What
I'm
are
waiting.
Fahad's feelings, intentions, and future actions towards me?
Hey.
So Mina wants to know about Fahad.
Mina wants to know about Fahad.
Patricia, lottery winner is not a circus act.
Yes, and spending time wishing for a lottery win is a waste of time, resources, and energy that's much better spent in other directions. Okay, Mina, we're going to start out. I am going to cut these cards like so, but I'm going to focus first off on this, because you have the 6 of diamonds. The 6 of diamonds, it's going forward, and Fahad is thinking of you long term. I'm going to see what the rest of the cards have to say, because it feels like it almost feels like he's auditioning you, you know, sizing you up to see sizing you up to see what you're all about. And there, it does look like there's some conflicts, but they seem to be short-lived because the clubs move fast. They're airs. Three, 5. Nice. All right. Okay, so Fahad is working on his own difficulties, but he's clearing up things pretty fast. He's had a lot of responsibilities and expectations put on him. I see that in the Three of Clubs. So that's messages. That's his, the people around him saying you should be this, you should do that, da 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 da. So he's processing that himself, which I think is why it's that auditioning you kind of thing. So you want to know what he's thinking about you. He is thinking about you in a future tense. And right now I would stand my ground and wait for him, because he is going to come through. And it's got the word a year, but I feel like it's more of a springtime. So it looks like he is coming through. And I have when I look at this Jack of Spades, he just seems just the way he's holding forward his sword, he's holding forward his own truth. So he is going to look for a way forward for you, but he is also going to have his terms. That's just the way he is.
Well, there you are, Mina.
Yeah.
Our next question comes from Peaceful Heart, who is single and looking to fill that love hole in her heart. That didn't come out well.
No, it didn't. But he absolutely meant it.
And yes, November 2nd is the Day of the Dead, also known as All Souls Day.
Right. Okay, so we were looking at
Peaceful Heart is looking for love.
Peaceful Heart is looking for love. You don't like having a peaceful heart? Just kidding. Okay, peaceful heart and love. I'll quit being distracted. Ooh, that bodes well for you. The Queen of Diamonds. So it does look like love is going well for you. This one, the three of Spades, tells me what's behind you, and it does look like you've put some heartache, and maybe unnecessary heartache, behind you. So I think that your experience romantically may not have been so good in the past, because it kind of says that maybe when you think of love as much as we want it, you might be associating that with heartache. But when I look now, it does say that you are ready for it. Absolutely. And it does show things firing up for you. Woohoo! Yes, you have got love coming up. You do. You have the Six of Hearts ahead of you. It does say that you may have an obstacle or two. And one of the things is, usually, you know how it goes, nothing attracts love like love. And so often you end up having to pick between two. And believe it or not, I think you're going to end up picking between two. So you're going to go from famine to feast. That's okay. You're ready for it. Choose wisely.
So should she choose the longer or the shorter? Meme to know with like a general reading for all of November.
Just a second. I'm not done glaring at him yet. Okay. There. Okay, I'm going to go back to the Scapini deck. And Meme to Know wants to know about all of November?
All of November. Or we could just do 1 week and have her come back next week.
That we could do. Meme, if I tell you about all of November, are you going to come back and visit me next week? Or are you going to be leave me lonely until December? We'll look at November. We will. We will. Okay, so November. Okay, so you have the Pope reversed. Interesting. This is a month for you to think outside the box and kind of go against the norm and go against the established norm a bit. Indeed. You do have some pretty strong cards coming up in November, even though they're reversed. They're still not all that bad. I want to focus in on the six of swords first, because the Six of Swords, Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is talking a little bit about confusion and immaturity, and I think that's been people around you. And so it's saying that this month, you shouldn't count on people who are immature or lazy or stuck in the past, stuck in their own emotions. People who have been unreliable in the past are going to be unreliable this month. So don't count on those people. Be careful who you rely on this month. Think outside the box. Absolutely think outside the box. And the Magician tells me that you have the ability to do a lot of things on your own. You have power to create, and you have power to determine your own direction. The only thing of it is you're doubting yourself. So this is a month for you to totally believe in yourself, think outside the box, and know what you want to achieve, and go for it. This is a month you can make the improbable happen.
Well, it looks like that's all the questions we have right now. Hang on a second. What's going on? Oh, Cool Libra. Hello. Cool Libra wants to know whether Alicia is a good fit romantically.
Okay, so Alicia for Cool Libra. All right. Let's look at the lovely Alicia. Mm-hmm. Alicia may be a challenge, but she's well worth it. She's strong-minded. She's definitely strong-minded, and she's forward-looking. So she's not a selfish person, but she is focused in on herself right now for a lot of reasons. She may have responsibilities or past debts, but she's just trying to get herself on her feet. That doesn't mean that she isn't a good fit for you. I think she is, as long as you can love with an open hand. And I think you can do that. But it looks like this path with Alicia is one that does have a ring at the end of it. And it's funny that I see the student up ahead, because as I was shuffling the cards, I got learning curve, which I just didn't understand how that fit in the whole situation with you, Cool Libra. But that word just kept coming up, learning curve. She's got a learning curve. You'll know Alicia has her secrets, and you'll know that you've gained her trust when she shares them with you. Yes, Alicia's a good fit. You have, we all have our problems, right? But when you want a long-term relationship, you want somebody who will be with you even when you're not at your best. And she is that person. So my answer to you is yes, she is. It's well worth winning her trust.
Okay, well, while Victoria figures out the question she wants to ask, I'm going to tell you guys about. Oh, wrong one. Here's the right button. The Spawner Attracts. I'm having a hard time with that button today. If you would like a reading from Sally in person in Stratford, Ontario, call the Spawner Attracts at 519-272-1293. And let's see, do
And
we have...
remember, everybody that comes and gets a reading with me gets to choose a crystal just for themselves to take home from my crystal dish.
And we're not talking just, regular quartz and rose quartz. I mean, there is all kinds of crystals in there.
It is a very nice
Yeah,
dish
let
of
me
crystals.
get that spa logo off and they can see. What do you figure you got in there? 60 stones?
Maybe, and I am going to fill them up. So I think that by the time it's all said and done, this dish probably holds 150.
Yeah, that's cool. So people
Yeah.
actually have really dig in there and get what they want.
Yes, I always make sure there's a good assortment of stones.
That's awesome.
Yes.
All right. Well, Victoria finished typing up her question. Who wants to know about her future husband and soulmate?
Ooh, good question, Victoria.
I had a question about the soulmate thing.
Yeah,
No. Why does it have to be just one?
Oh, well,
Who said that souls only split into two? Why do they just split into unknown amount of numbers?
and what are you getting at here? Okay, so your soulmate, and the cards literally fell out. They really did. And so the first one, the Two of Swords, talks about separations and partings. So I do know that you've had some unsuccessful relationships behind you, and that the idea is that you shouldn't let the stench of the old relationships don't put that on a new relationship. It does say that this is a good time for you to embrace, it does tell me that you do have celebrations and satisfaction coming up. The cards, the traditional meaning of the Three of Cups, does talk about engagements. It does talk about milestones. It feels to me like it's kind of saying know what you want. Know what you want, and with a relationship is a two-way street. And so the more open and honest you are at the beginning of the relationship about who you are and what you want, the better the relationship will go. And there's that reminder that you will find somebody that will make your heart full of love. You'll have this "my cup runneth over" feeling, but be willing to know the relationship is work, and the relationship that's coming into your life next, it seems to be pretty serious, because it's saying that they see a relationship coming in that involves planning for the future and bringing together community and family right here. And you have the Queen of Cups, which is you. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who is loved, and when a woman is loved, she feels more beautiful. And she also has this idea of fertility and productivity around her. So you are going to have a productive relationship coming up.
Well, there you are, Victoria. Our next and last question comes from Gina.
Hi, Gina. It's so nice to see you.
And it's a question we haven't had yet tonight.
Oh, okay.
Will there be a reconciliation with Anne?
Oh, okay. Reconciliation.
One of your favorite questions.
Oh, well, if a shoe pinches your feet today, you could put it in a closet for 6 months, and when you pull it out, it's still going to pinch your feet. And that's no matter how cute the shoes are. So, reconciliation with Anne. It's hard for me to put my feelings aside with that. Okay, so I think that you should wait a while, and I just say that because the cards are reversed. And the way they're reversed. And it's talking about moving in the wrong direction, moving from peaceful waters to choppy waters. So they think that you're moving in the wrong direction, not just me. And they're also saying that you're not really assessing yourself properly, and you're not assessing your situation properly. So you're not paying attention to what you have. You're just kind of paying attention to what you haven't. So it makes me wonder how much, when we're used to being in a relationship, especially when the relationship ends poorly and we still have deep feelings for that person, it's hard for us to let go, and it's hard for us to take assessment of what we have left as far as ourselves and our ability to love and move forward on it, because it's saying that when I see the ace of coins reversed, it tells me that you might be blocking yourself from a better, new, fresh relationship.
Well, Shannon snuck in with a question.
Shannon,
Shannon
hi.
would like to know about her current relationship.
Okay. Oh boy, I hope this is a good one. Shannon's current relationship. Okay.
And Taylor, what's blocking you from finding love is looking for it constantly. Let it come. Quit pushing that door. It will open.
Yeah, sometimes when you get, like I said before, sometimes when you get blocked up and you're so focused on it, the best thing for you to do is just leave it alone and focus on something else. So, ironically enough, if you want love to happen, this is a good time to focus in on career and maybe mending some bridges with your family. Okay, Shannon, here you go. And Shannon was looking at love too, wasn't she?
Current relationship.
Current relationship, love. Okay. Ooh, a little bit of disillusions. You have the star there, but the fact that you have the star there at all tells me that this is a relationship that has hope and potential. But I think that the star pours out her emotions and her opinions and her feelings freely, and she's naked. So it talks about an openness. It talks about naivete, and I think that you need to get back to that point in your relationship as far as open discussion. So you guys need to sit down and actually talk with each other. You absolutely need to sit down and talk to each other, because you're not realizing your full potential. You guys have something pretty good here. It's well worth putting the work into and building a relationship and a good foundation. And you have the Hermit, and the Hermit talks about realization. It talks about getting what you want. It is a positive card. Now the Hermit, because we're looking at it in the sense of a relationship, it says it does see you growing closer. So I can see that sort of why there's this need to be so open and honest, because you guys need to grow closer, because it just looks like Kurt Vonnegut in Cat's Cradle talked about certain groups of people called care asses. And the reason I bring that up is because it's talking about couples that just seem to be into themselves, and it's sort of like, as long as we're all right, it's like a whole group, a whole community of two. And I see you guys going toward that, which is a good thing, which is an enviable thing. So you've got something here that you haven't quite rooted yet, but there's lovely, lovely potential. So this relationship needs a little bit of work, but it's well worth the work. So thank you for tuning in, and remember to like and subscribe. That helps us, and we would really like to have 500 subscribers. I know there's a lot bigger YouTube channels, but right now I want to get to the 500 subscriber mark by Christmas. And then we can start looking at 1,000. But please tell all your friends, and let's get some more subscriptions there. We would really love it. It means so much to us, and we love coming in and visiting with you every week. and doing the readings for you. It's lovely. Okay.
Okay, well, sorry, Maria, we are done with questions for tonight. We are now moving on to
The
crystal
crystal.
therapy cards, where it's a pick 3.
Yes. And speaking of pick a card, after this, I will be taping a number of videos, pick 4s, on fun, family, finances, your crush, and general. So I'll be putting up 5 videos, and they're just short videos. We'll be putting them up on the Queen of Ooga Booga YouTube channel, and we will also be putting them up on the Queen of Ooga Booga Instagram channel for you.
We have an Instagram channel?
We do.
Well, news to me.
I know. We're moving forward.
By the way, that's the place where it's just pictures, right?
Yes, but it let me load up a video, so we're going to load up videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. Well, are you ready for crystal therapy?
Yes, we are. So we pick our cards. We pick 1, 2, and 3. So what card resonates with you? Card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? So pick a card. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. If you pick card number 1, your general reading for this week is mandala. And mandala is it's an arrangement of crystals. So it's more than just one crystal. So this is a good week for you to be organized and bring together different parts of your life. You know, treat life like it's a collage more than just a single entity. So work as a teamwork, organization are very, very important this week. Did you pick card number 2? If you pick card number 2, your crystal this week is ruby. And ruby is a fiery stone. It's very business and prosperity orientated. This is a week for you to go for advances in career, financial opportunity, anything that's fiery and businessy and money orientated go well for you this week. Did you pick card number 3? Well, last but not least, for card number 3 is the Herkimer diamond. And Herkimer diamonds are just these beautiful stones, and you see the lightning around it. That's really accurate because Herkimer diamonds are about being energized, and they're small stones, but they really put off like larger than life energies. And this is a week for you to be larger than life, maybe be a little bit more animated. I don't encourage anybody to lie. I am disgusted by lies and liars, but this might be a good week for you to gild the lily a little bit. So it is a good week for you to be loud and proud. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, you can get in-person readings from me at the spa near the tracks, and the number is 519-272-1293. You can find us on YouTube and Instagram at the Queen of Ooga Booga.
And if you didn't get your question answered live tonight, send us an email at queenofoogaBooga@gmail.com, and we'll read your questions at the beginning of next week's show. Well, that's it. That's all. Have a good night, folks. Happy Halloween, or Halloween, I should say.
Happy Halloween.
Good night.